Hey everyone, we're here for the best banner of the year. Christmas Elsa is finally out the day, 2 days before Christmas Eve, basically, for the US. And yeah, she only has a little over a week. She's got a step up banner. It's going to be able to be played or pulled twice, so you can do the full rotation twice. I'm going to try and do full rotation, but I am really lacking in gems, and we don't have a lot of time. So hopefully I'm able to pull. I will say her art definitely S tier, easily one of the best Elsas that's come out. I'm really liking the design. The animation is pretty dog shit. I'm gonna be real, kind of disappointing, but her art itself is really good. I love this Elsa, and I really hope I get her. I saw one of you tweet at me that you already pulled her, so congrats to you. But yeah, we'll get into it. The banner is gonna be the same banner. We get 50 fragments, we get 2 free memories, we got 3 pools with rates up, and then the first pool, as always, is discounted. We'll take a look at the character. She's going to be purple. She's got 18k HP, 1000 attack, 1200 defense, and 181 agility. Her leader skill is actually purple agility up by 10%. Her bonus stats are going to be defense, and agility. She's got 40% defense, which is really nice. You'll see why in this character. This character is really interesting. Not as great as I hope she would be, but she's definitely something different and very unique. It's definitely, she has a new mechanic, or I don't know if it's a new mechanic, but it's based off around a new gimmick other than crits. So it's very nice. She's definitely what I wanted, where like they would move away from the crits and stuff and the lifesteal and the extra turns. I really hated that they just kept making the same unit over and over. So I'm really happy with how she came out. She might not be the best, but she's definitely different and what I wanted. Also, one thing, I really do want to get the video out. So I'm probably just gonna make a really shit thumbnail. I've been working out a lot lately, so my arms are dead and like they're shaking and they're super sore, and I need really precise movements whenever I do Photoshop for the thumbnails, especially for the things on the side of my videos. I really wanted to use the new Elsa art, but like I said, I can't Photoshop correctly at the moment, so the new art on the side of the videos and the thumbnails are gonna have to wait for a bit until I can kind of like go away and I have full better control of my arms. As silly as that sounds, but yeah, so that's just some reasoning. As you can see, this basic right here is pretty bland, so not the best start, but she does pick up a little bit. So Deep Crimson Present Elsa, present for a naughty child. I love this Elsa, dude. I love her so much. This one's going to be physically attack one enemy with 500% power and decrease action gauge by 80%. Again, super basic, kind of disappointing. The action gauge by 80% is massive, but other than that, she's got nothing else going for her. It kind of surprises me that there's a basic this straightforward. It feels like every basic nowadays is wild, but I guess she is just a normal unit. Her passive is a dangerous present giver. Whenever one of your allies gains a turn, there's a 100% chance for each ally to steal 10 or 5% defense and 3% agility from all enemies. When an ally's HP drops below 30%, there is a 100% chance to transfer 5 debuffs from every purple ally to one random enemy, and reduce purple allies' cooldowns by 3 turns. All effects applied by the skill are guaranteed to crit, or guaranteed to hit. So that one's really good. She has that on this skill as well as the next skill, so that's definitely a big W for her. One thing I will say is there's a lot of things that can be interpreted differently in different ways. Whenever one of your allies gains a turn, there's a 100% chance for each ally to steal 5% defense and 3% agility from all enemies. So still, it makes me think that it's taking those stats off those characters. I wouldn't believe that the characters are gonna be like 100%, so it takes 5%, so it's gonna be 95. I wouldn't imagine that like the character stays at 100, and then you just get the stats. I think you're actually taking the stat away, as well as there's a 100% chance each ally to steal from all enemies. So I don't know if it's all allies steal from one enemy, all allies steal from the other enemy, or it's like 1 per 1. Like the first unit takes from the first unit, the second unit takes from the second unit. So stuff like this can be interpreted different ways. I'm pretty sure it's straightforward as where one unit takes one unit and then the other takes the other. Like I think it's pretty straightforward to assume that thing. But yeah, a lot of ReZero buffs kind of end up like this, where it's like it can be interpreted many different ways. And then when an ally's HP drops below 30%, there's a 100% chance to transfer 5 debuffs from every purple ally to one random enemy. Meaning, if you guys have a lot of the same debuffs, I don't know if it'll stack turns. I don't know if it'll just keep the debuffs on those characters and like the first one is first served up. Like, first come, first served. I don't know how that's gonna work. All of these are good abilities. It's just how they apply in actual battle that determines how good that is. Then reduce purple allies cooldowns by 3 turns. That's pretty big. Everything's guaranteed to hit, so obviously that's huge. Moving on to the second skill. This one's going to be an actual attack other than a passive. Want to taste it? Oh, yes, I do. Physically attack one enemy with 15,000% or 1,500% power, stealing 10% debuff. If there are 3+ allies, you steal 20% defense instead. I said debuff, didn't I? Steal 10% defense. If there are 3+ purple allies, you steal 20% defense. So that's pretty nice. She's a big defense stealer, which is really good because if you build defense, it's just the percentage is gonna stack because adding things with normal stats is pretty bad, but when you add percentages into the mix, that makes it a whole lot better. So everything is percentage based, so the more defense, obviously the more you're going to get, and that goes for your enemies too. If they have higher defense, the higher the 20% is going to be from that defense, obviously. So yeah. Then steal 1 buff, including shield and reflection, from every enemy given to yourself before attacking. So this is really good. Not only does it steal buffs, it gives them to you before you attack. So it'll activate the attack, take the buffs, and then it'll actually calculate the damage afterwards. That's huge. A lot of skills that have this are really good. Stealing the 1 buff, not sure, again, if it's going to be stacking turns, if they have multiple of the same. Like if, let's say, each character on the enemy team has like 20 or so buffs, which is insane. But let's just say, just for the sake of it, and if they all are randomly selected, I don't know if it's going to randomly select different ones. I don't know if it's going to randomly select all of the same ones. If it does, does it only give you the 1 turn? Does it give you the highest turn? Does it give you the least amount of turns? Does it stack? And if there's 5 turns on each character, does it give you like 20 turns? Like, it's something you have to just see in battle to see how it works. I might be overcomplicating it, which I'm pretty sure I am, but I want to know these little things. I want to know exactly how these things tick. So yeah, again, it would be something you have to see in battle for yourself, but potentially can be really strong. Stealing 1 buff, I just dumb my brain down a little bit. I assume it's going to be different buffs every single time, so you're guaranteed to get quite a bit of selection. And also, the more enemies, obviously, the better. So she would definitely be really good on a 5-man team for Grand Arena. Purple can go pretty hard there. Then all effects applied by the skill are guaranteed to hit. You'd love to see that. So she's not too crazy, but with the stuff she does do, it's pretty cool and definitely really unique. We haven't really seen a character like this before, so I feel like it can also be them experimenting a bit, because these have been things kind of implemented in the game, and they're kind of like expanding it. So I kind of like to see that. I think the percentage stealing from like the stats has been introduced before. We've never really seen the unit take advantage of it like this, as well as the stealing the buffs. That's pretty nice. Then yeah, she does have some solid support there for the team as well, especially if they're purple, mainly if they're purple. But yeah, so correct me if I'm wrong if the stealing the percentage thing has never been introduced, because I thought it was very faintly on like 1 character, but I could be wrong. Either way, we'll go into her memory. We really need some more Elsa scenes. I really want to see a scene with her and from season 2. I think that could be really cool, because we keep getting same like episode 1 Elsa memories, and like I want some variety. Let's check it out real quick. Let's get my phone Oh, my hand. I hope my hand's like shaking because I literally just came back from the gym too. Not only have I been working out, I literally just came back and we did arms. So my arms are like killing me right now, but I really want to get this video out because, you know, it's Elsa. It's kind of like my thing. So, all right, it's going to be in case of physical attack. Okay, so this is physical based memory. It's going to be full on defense and then the passives. When you when you win a turn, remove one weakening effect from yourself. Okay, so when you gain a turn, you remove one debuff. And then in the case of physical attack, act on yourself for 5 turns from the start of battle. Activate gauge, decrease in ability. Okay, so they can't lower your action gauge from the start of battle for 5 turns. So that's really good. She counters her own basic. Then removes 1 defense. And then you have, this is going to be remove 1 debuff. I keep mixing up debuff and defense. And then this was going to be defense, which is going to be 16. 20, I have a small brain. Give me a second. 26, 24, 33. 33%. Small brain. Very small brain. It's late at night. Alright. So that's going to do it. She's pretty nice. Pretty neat. Let's Nah, I want to save it for a video. I wonder if let's check if she has any tickets. That'd be really clutch. Oh, she does. Yes. God, I hope I get her from the tickets and from the step-up banner. I really hope I get her. If I don't get her, she's going to be the first Elsa I don't have, and I'm going to be so sad. I need to gold every Elsa. It just needs to happen. Like, the witches, okay, fine. You don't want to give them to me, fine. But Elsa, I need Elsa. So... Alright, that's going to do it for the video. Good luck in your pools, because I know you'll be pooling. Surely, you'll be pooling right. Right? And, yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later.